The demon rats are at it again. Here they are running around the country, flying around so that they don't have to stay and do their job in Texas. Okay, this isn't about the district. It's not about the district. Remember, we've always said, watch what the other hand is doing. There's always something else at play. We know this. Now's the time we need to remember it. Welcome back, my friends. I promise you, this channel would be about what they don't say. And boy, have we got one for you here, because this whole thing with the phony district argument is just about the distraction. Trump is having too many highs. They know this. There's too much good going on with the agenda. They know this. They have to stop it. If there was another big topic that came up that was convenient for Democrats right now, they would jump and run. You'd never hear anything more about this. Just like when they had all that money that they put into that Occupy movement. Oh boy, that was such a big thing. It came out, there was like 3 weeks. That's all we heard about Occupy. It just went away. Boom. It didn't work. When something doesn't work for the Democrats, they just shut it down and go do something else. And it's seamless. These people are so good at doing this bullshit distraction campaign. It is seamless. But they don't care about the redistricting. They have made it so dirty already. They've already won the district game. They know it. I mean, the facts are all there. Everybody's talking about, well, look at what they did in California. Look what they did in Massachusetts. Look what they did in Minnesota. Yeah, that's right. Republicans have sat by and let them get away with this bullshit for 40 years of redistricting. Now the Democrats are victims. No, they don't care about that. It's just a distraction. You got to remember the big thing about the Democrats right now, they aren't trying to win on anything. They know they can't. Trump has momentum. The guy just tells them to go to hell when they complain, and he goes ahead and does whatever he wants to do. They know this. That the guy is unstoppable. The only thing that can trip him up is when the Republicans jump in and they slow him down for the Democrats, like they did with that one big beautiful bill. The Republicans getting away. They serve their part of the uniparty, but the Democrats, their gloves off, balls to the wall, full goose bozo. These people are coming unhinged, and we know a lot of them are crazy. I mean, my gosh, some of them you can just look at and tell they're crazy like that. Well, who's the old bat with the purple hair out there? I think she's from Connecticut. I can't remember. You got Jasmine Crockett out there. This has got to be discussed. She's a ghetto thug. Okay? Let's call it what it is. The black people can call her that. I can too. I got the same freedom of speech they do. She is bringing a new level of low class to our halls of government. This isn't her government. That is not her seat. All of this belongs to the American people. The Democrats have incrementally been in, they've been encouraging social decline, okay? And we know that the black community is severely divided right now. There's the good people that just want to have a family, be left alone, go live their life, be productive and accomplish something, enjoy some success. And then you got the other kind that are shooting each other. They're, everybody already knows, okay? You know the whole litany. There's a criminal element, the loud ratchet types that scream in the McDonald's, you know, the out of control black end of society that's having, you know, the girls that have 12 babies with 12 guys. We know that this black community is divided. Jasmine Crockett is appealing to the lowest in the black community. When she was running for office, she talked like anybody else. She never lived in the hood. She doesn't come from the ghetto. She's not a sister, okay? She came from a wealthy family. She went to private schools, an expensive college. She talked as well as anybody out there. And then she gets elected to the Texas legislature. And oh boy, here come this ghetto talk. Just like Hillary Clinton. Just like Kamala Harris when she talks to blacks. Blacks should be insulted by this. They shouldn't feel like she's one of them. They ought to feel insulted for the fact that she believes by acting like trash, she's going to appeal to them. Don't black people see what an insult this is? If you think that that is how you have to talk to black people to get black people to pay attention, to get black people to go along with you, you're a racist. Jasmine Crockett, she's using them. But like I said, we've always known, watch the other hand. Whatever they're saying is not what they're doing. Okay, the Democrats in general, outside of Jasmine Ghetto, the Democrats in general have really upped their violent rhetoric. And it's not just rhetoric. We saw the Refrigerator Perry Congresswoman up there in New York that stormed the ICE facility. I don't know what's going on with her. They were supposed to be pressing charges, but you know, this stuff has a funny way of just quietly going away. We got to keep an eye on that, but don't be surprised if it just goes away. Remember, Pam Bondi is still in the DOJ. Things go to her desk to die. However, the reason they're getting so darn violent and stupid and loud, the reason they're appealing to their dumbest in their base, they want America to be ungovernable. Remember this. People don't understand. Too many people get distracted by this districting thing. It's not about the district. They want America to be ungovernable. Why the hell do you think they left Texas? They talk about saving democracy. This is what democracy looks like. No, they interfere with democracy. Every time they talk about democracy, they're violating it. A lot of people don't see this, but it's called projection. But that's what they're doing. They blame the other guys for what they're doing. When the people of Texas voted for the majority legislature that is now doing what the people want, that is democracy. That is why Democrats fled the state. They don't like democracy. They want their small minority to rule. They want their radical minority to rule. And they want America to be ungovernable. I don't care what the issue is. Go back through them. Remember this as you look ahead, as new things develop. What is the goal? If you start with the attitude of like, okay, Democrats want to make America ungovernable under Trump. They want chaos. They want it to be ungovernable. How does this apply? Think that every time a new situation develops. How does this apply to ungovernable? Because that's what you're going to find. That's going to be your common denominator. It's not about the districts. If you give them another topic, they'll drop the districts like a hot biscuit, and they'll run away. They'll go do something else. I hope you're getting something out of this program. Like I said, we'll always tell you what they don't say. You know this is true. Watch what the other hand is doing. What are their ulterior motives? There's always something to it. I just told you what it is. You know it yourself. This isn't some protest out of desperation where they had to escape as refugees just to stop the evil Republicans from the Texas legislature. No, this is a paid vacation. It's a field trip. They're having a friggin' ball. They went to get positive reinforcement, psychological reinforcement from others of a like mind. They went to go be worshipped as heroes. They went to a friendly crowd where they knew they could get friendly press backing them up, pitching their story, helping them write the story. That's what the media does. They assist these people. So now they're not on some sort of desperation tour as refugees, okay? They got together and got on a private jet that cost $15,000 an hour. They didn't fly coach when they left Texas, okay? Now, who provided this jet? Who's paying for it? Was it provided by a donor? How about a lobbyist? Who's paying for this jet? Is it the taxpayers? Is it the people who've donated money to the DNC? Is it friends that they're doing favors for in the legislature? Got to follow up on this stuff. But they're having the time of their friggin' life. Someone is paying for their hotels. Someone is paying for their meals. And I'll guarantee you, they're sinking those friggin' cards. Whoever's card they're using, it's getting hammered on. They're tap dancing on that card. They're eating shrimp, lobster, and steak for breakfast, and someone else is picking up the bill. But we got to find a way to throw trash like Jasmine Crockett out of Congress. We've got a couple other people that are almost as bad, but she's taking it to a whole nother level. She's taking it to the Carnival Cruise level. Carnival was smart enough to change their rules and throw them kind of people out. We've got to do this because we deserve better than to have people like that tarnishing the image of our government across the world. The government does enough of that by themselves without bringing the ghetto into it, okay? Anyway, it's all about making it ungovernable. Please like, subscribe, comment. If there's something else you want to hear about, let us know. We got to pay attention, folks. We got to get this right. And maybe God will continue to bless this great country of ours. Thanks for listening.